The Pirates entering the postseason with a 9-1 record, while South Pike sits at 3-6. Scoreless game in the opening frame. Pirates force a turnover on downs. Jaden Taylor gets into the backfield to blow up the play. Ensuing possession, Paris Trevelyan uses his legs, takes it across midfield, eventually pushed out of bounds inside of the red zone. Later in the drive, Trevelyan would drop back to pass, hits Dwight Thomas for the game's opening score. Extra point puts the Pirates ahead 7-0. Into the second quarter, the Pass Christian defense comes up big once again, forces a safety. Pirates lead 9-0. Following South Pike's free kick, Trevelyan finds Larkin Lewis for the score. Pirates take a 16-0 advantage, but the Eagles would respond. Dondra Turner Jr. drops back, hits Antoine Adams for 6. 2-point attempt fails. Pass Christian leads 16-6, and they would keep the gas pedal down. Trevelyan on the designed run, cuts outside, makes 2 guys miss, gets a block, touchdown, moves the Pirates lead to 16. Last play before the halftime break, Turner Jr. looking for it all. Missouri commit Micah Nickerson goes up and gets it. South Pike cuts the deficit to 10 at the break, but the second half belonged to the Pirates. Pass Christian advances to the second round of the playoffs with a 20-point win over South Pike. Poplarville opening the playoffs on the road in the Pine Belt. The reigning 4A state champs looking to continue their title defense. Hornets get the ball on the game's opening drive, and Ty Keys would waltz in. Mr. 4A football named that today. More on that later in the show. Puts the Hornets ahead early. Poplarville would just be getting started. Track Smith finds a wide open Chadwick Brown in the end zone. Hornets doubled their lead. But the Aggies would answer. Sean Walker zips that to Lee Roberts. Forest County Ag cuts the deficit back to 7. It didn't stay that way for long. Smith takes the quarterback keeper into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point, no good. Hornets lead 20-7. Next Aggies possession. Terrence Horn reels that in. Forest County Agricultural cuts it to 6, but the second half of this one belonged to Ty Keys, who ran all over the Aggies. Poplarville advances to round 2 of the playoffs with a 49-20 win. Moss Point traveling to undefeated Columbia tonight. The Tigers trying to play upset over one of the state's top teams. Columbia's run game dominated tonight as they have all season long. Clyde Peters takes it himself. The quarterback makes a man miss, gets the first down and more. Later in the drive, Peters hands it off to Trey Lewis, shoves his way into the end zone, gives his side a 6-0 lead. Moss Point looking to answer, not so fast. Keelan Williamson blows up the play in the backfield. Tigers forced to punt, ensuing Wildcats possession. Lewis gets the carry again, makes a bunch of Tigers miss, brought down inside of the 10. A few plays later, Peters would cash in, jogs into the end zone for the touchdown. Columbia rolls Moss Point to advance to the second round of the playoffs. They win it 49-0. Still in 4A, Greene County traveling to Macomb. Just the second ever meeting between the two sides. The Wildcats down the Tigers in the first round of the 2018 postseason. Macomb would strike first. Jaquan Lozana launching deep downfield. Sheldon Isaac hauling that in the back of the end zone. Tigers fans love it. They take an early lead. Tigers doing it through the air and on the ground. Jace Jackson is gone. No one is stopping him. They extend their first quarter lead, but the Wildcats would respond with 4 seconds to play in the half. Gabe Stinson fakes the run, sidearms to Cordarius Moulton for the touchdown, but tonight belonged to Macomb. The Tigers eliminate Greene County with a 68-26 victory.